Holy cow, is that Jellyfish Prince? How are you doing today? How are you doing today, friend? Today's got to be really shocking for you, Jellyfish Prince. Imagine going from being transparent to visible today. Oh, man. Oh, that's so good. I'm so funny. I'm gonna beat you up. Yeah, I deserve that one. I I I made the same joke to my other trans friend with a kid in the office today, and they were like, they just did not look at me. They just looked back at their computer and refused to acknowledge me. God, what a weeb. Can you imagine playing Final Fantasy 14 and not playing a Viera? Yeah, because Viera are mid at best. Look at my cat girl. Look at how cute she is. I am so gosh darn adorable. It is physically painful to me sometimes. What server are you on? I am on Marlboro and Crystal. I am... Okay, never mind. Why? You can play... They've got like cross server play and stuff. Whoopsie daisy. Wait. Marlboro gang? Wait, are you also Marlboro? Mid, I didn't glam that one. Generic. Oh wait, no, it looks cute with my Pictomancer. Bro, how... Dude, that's awesome. What, like, how do you play much, or... Can you stop being naked? Renew my prescription, don't have the money. That's fair. I used to no life this game. I'm kind of in a lull right now. I feel that. So I've kind of played this game a little bit. Got my VR at 100 on everything. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. What's up? Guess what? What's up? Wait. Your Warframe should be not... Oh gosh, chicken butt? Chicken butt, that's what you come in here with? You come in here and chicken butt me? Oh my gosh. Thank you for... Oh, is my model frozen? It is frozen. You're a dumb model. I also started Gaia Prime. Okay. So when's that one gonna be done? I played a lot, but the person I always played with dropped off the face of the earth. I haven't touched it since. Aw, that stinks. If people ever have subscriptions and stuff, I am always down to play some Final Fantasy 14. I love this game. Three days? Okay, so you just started it today then. What on earth is playing the game? Is that what you weird people do when you're not at the clubs? I'm not going to Balmung on Friday nights to the Ulda Inn, Sapphire. I have too much self-respect and dignity for that. My glasses? They're a prize for participating in this year's Hatching Tide festivities, but... Marvelous! I chased a leafy beast and discovered a most fortuitous chicken. But for now, I must away. I look forward to these Hatching Tide festivities, these springtime delights. Jellyfish Prince with a 5 stream streak, thank you so much. Thank you for consistently hanging out on my stream. It's been cool ever since you've been coming around more. Ow, actively dying. Thank you also for hanging out my stream, I guess. Throwing sharp things at me, and then you followed up with pineapples. You know how much that would hurt to have like sharp things thrown at you and then someone squirts pineapple juice in them? I'd cry. And thank you for the biddy. Only about 400,000 more of those and I can afford a tank of gas. Jokes aside, my favorite of the gambling houses. You know, I don't really do the gambling houses. Actually, I'm not really good at the social aspect of this game outside of playing with people. Lemon stings, pineapple juice doesn't. I thought pineapple juice would, seeing as how it, like, you know, literally eats away your flesh. Maybe my next day payday I'll get back on, but I haven't planned forever, so I'm so far behind. That's the fun of it, Jelly. That's the fun of it. I get to hang out with people and watch them experience the story. That's like my favorite part of this game. Watching people get to play it and like see what's their reactions to different things in the story, playing new content with them. I'm also a healer, so I love it when people die. The more you die in things, the more fun I'm having. You know what? Machinist? Okay. Machinist is a lot of fun. I like Machinist because I think it's probably the most fun class when you're doing level 50 content. Freedom Mage is wild. Not as wild as the Machinists I've seen with names with the Columbine shooters, but... Those people are extra edgy. But I played Machinist as well. Male rogue called ugly. Oh my gosh. Did he have the hair covering his eyes at least? Please tell me he had the hair covering the eyes. My very, very first time playing, I was a lion named Lion Daddy, and I named my Chocobo Choco Daddy. Oh my goodness. Lion Daddy, please. I want to ride the Choco Daddy. Bald, fat, and naked. And his adventuring plate was, I wanted to unsee it. You can never unsee it. What has been seen will always be there. When you close your eyes, you will see that adventure plate. Oh no, Lion Daddy, this rogue is bullying me. Oh no, he's doing the backstab on me. While I am well versed in the leaves steeped from myriad teas, my knowledge can offer no insight on this particular specimen. My apologies. However, we did have a guest come in search of strange leafkin just moments ago. An elegant gentleman wearing shaded spectacles. He introduced himself as an alchemist, specializing in the study of wild beasts. While he did seem somewhat eccentric, perhaps an expert of his standing might offer the assistance you require. I believe he said he was bound for Old Gridania, should you desire to seek him out. I'll show you a good 1,000 years of death. Oh my goodness. It doesn't even seem fun. I kind of want it to be Christmas again. I always have fun during December. I prowl the streets and give Sprouts dodos. I have one friend and she's a Mikote player. And what she does is she goes around and gives people like, I forget what it is. It's like cat litter and lemonade. Why does my model keep dying? Another time, there's an item in the game called Coke, and she would just go around giving people. Oh my gosh, that guy was flirting with me. Yeah, she'd go around giving people Coke. I was aiming for 1,000, only got to 860s though. Big sad. Holy cow, that is dedication to the bit. You know what? Kudos to you. If there's one thing Jelly Donut appreciates, it is commitment to a bit. That's why my entire model that I spent over $1,000 on is a reference to a 30-year-old Pokemon meme translation. Did you buy the dodos from the market board? Like, did you crash the dodo market? Like, did you single-handedly drive up the price for those? At first, yeah. Jelly, if I start playing again, we should get married and ride our Chocobo everywhere. I think I have some people who would be pretty upset by that, but I would be down to ride other things. I have a house. Actually, I don't think I have a house anymore. I think it got demolished. And I realized I could get them for 3 poetics, so I do dailies for the first time in like a year just to get more poetics. I love doing my dailies. You can borrow my house? Nice. Actually, I'm going to do some dailies. I mean, I have stuff you can ride. I am so gosh darn excited. 346, are you around? Oh, you are around. Thank you for the throwing stuff at me. Tempted to log on to see what you think of the place. So let me go into a little bit of history of my Final Fantasy 14 experience. One of the first houses I ever saw in this game was a Namazu sex dungeon. Which, for those of you who don't know, Namazu are the tiny little catfish. Ow, can you guys stop? Also, welcome on in, Debbie. How are you doing? Why are you congratulating Santi for throwing things at me? Bro, where was that guy at? Greetings, Debbie. How are you doing today, Dio? So yeah, my friend showed me a Namazu sex dungeon. It was like a house, and they use all kinds of like glitches and stuff to make it way too big. And you'd go and there'd just be like Namazu in bathtubs and like whipping each other and stuff like that. It was weird. Kind of beat from the last 2 days. How about you? I noticed I haven't seen you on streaming at all. Have you just been busy at work or other things, or how's life going for Debbie? I hope you become less beat. How are you dying? What is able to even kill? Are you running into the edge? Who would have stuff like that in their house? Crazy. So the other thing is, I had this tenant who lived in my house for a while. We used to live in a different place where I didn't own the place, but we lived together for like 5 years, give or take. And the way I met her was at my last job. I played Final Fantasy 14. And I think it came up briefly, and she's like, hey, you should check this out. And pulled out her phone and started showing me like photoshopped pictures of her character, just absolutely covered in semen. And I'm like, wow, that is crazy to pull out in the office. I know some people went that route. Yeah. And so anytime she brings up like us knowing each other for a while, I'm like, yeah, ever since you showed me the Final Fantasy 14 cum pics. What? Oh, I didn't. That was bad. I should have killed that person. Angel Vane, welcome on in. How you doing? What did I just run into? Final Fantasy 14 history. Did someone say Final Fantasy 14? I sure did, Asmalthian. How are you doing? Are you also a Final Fantasy 14 player, Asmalthian? Wait, why am I not? Yeah, I know Angel is just waiting for the perfect time for me to be talking about cum-covered catgirls. Same on this one, not different, same. I just plugged my headphones home. Yeah, I don't know if you're out in public or anything like that, but definitely not the conversation to be had out in public. Oh my gosh, how are you guys dying so much on Zurban? Also, Angel Vane, I had something I needed to tell you because other people are chicken. 346 agrees to One Piece on Wednesday nights. You have no power here. You can't hurt me. I want to kill myself. Oh. Yeah, she said Wednesday nights would be ideal for her. Ow, oh my gosh, you're still going. I don't want to cry. Cry for what? Holy cow. I'm a casual. I have 4 ARR relics. Oh, hey, good luck, tanks. 4 ARR relics, Eureka armor, all DRK relics, and Ozma. Also buy every version of Emmett Selk MTG card release. Put them all in my Emmett Selk deck that I use on my Amarok playmat while listening to the $40 only, not OnlyFans, Saints and Sinners physical album. That is awesome. Like, that is just straight awesome. I have something I'm going to have to show once I am done trying to survive whatever is going on here. Why is Zervon wrecking us so hard? Am I in... Jelly, you're killing me. Why am I killing you? Sanchi's the one who's probably dying here. Because something about Sanchi was wheezing. She just needs a little bit of like, what was that? You know, the best friends are the ones who, just, give you a little bit of a butt to you. So, one of my favorite things is one of my friends actually made me a drawing of my cat character that I always thought was just super adorable. And I don't quite have the same dedication to Emmett Selk, but I do have an Aerith card and my Aerith figurine and my Final Fantasy music boxes. The 7-1 is actually over here on the right side. It is Aerith's music box. I keep this in my glass display case. I really enjoy it. That is art from Evelyn's Reverie, if you ever see her in stream. Sanchi right now, probably. Right? She totally is. She's totally blushing. Actually, did you guys know that Sanji gave up her vocal virginity to Angel the other night? I wanted to be the first, but... I am okay with Angel's sloppy seconds. Angel kiss and told everyone in town. Yeah. Angel seems like the type to kiss and tell, but that's totally fine. I like it when people talk about my prowess. I have a statue of Emmett I'm going to try and paint one day. I painted a while back, but I'm still resting at painting. I want to wait till I get back to my old skill level. That would be so awesome, bro. Glad I heard about it. I'm leaving now. I heard she even called her Pookie in voice. I heard that was the first word she said was Pookie. 346, you're gonna use up all your points tonight on that. She did not say that. Ah, I guess when Angel was kissing and telling, I might have misheard. Angel doing this to Unc again was timing them out not enough. That's wild. Debbie, so Angel was in voice the other night with me and Sanchi, and he says the way me and Sanchi interact is basically the same way you two do, which I thought was hysterical. Also, Uncle Prey, I'm not sure if you're still here, but it was good to see you. Sanchi seems too sweet. That's because you get the very best of Sanchi. She's kind of a freak in DMs. She also threatens me all the time. Yeah, I can't wait. Sanchi and I respond the same way. We're twins. You guys are too. Which makes me realize that Debbie and I are kind of twins. We have our favorite little toys to play with. Sanchi doublet. That means double the bullyable people. Exactly. Ow. Even Debbie's whipping out the throwing real things at me. I didn't even get the Henrys this time. Oh. Oh no, he's dead. I offer up my masterpiece, my soul, my well-lubricated garden scythe. In your hands, may it hack away our hardships. Exterminate! Let's not get too carried away, shall we? Think of the children. Now that our garden scythe is equipped to cut back the fly traps, we are one step closer to reclaiming our arena. Rest assured, your efforts will be rewarded with exclusive Hatching Tide gifts, but do take care to avoid any squirting venom. Also, Angel, you might have gotten her first voice, but do you know what I got from 346 today? Wait, what? Yeah, you might have gotten to hear her voice first, but I got something extra awesome today. Sanchi was feeling inspired from seeing some childhood pictures, and I got a childhood picture of Sanchi. It is now a prized possession. I will be picking up a print from it for it tomorrow. You got it first? Wait, what? I hope you all have a good night. I am ending stream here. I will not be returning. Goodbye forever. during the voice. What? What? I thought I was special. Seasonal event instance unlocked? I showed my baby pics and she showed me hers. What on earth? I need to find at least one of mine. The youngest one I found so far is me in middle school, and that's just too old. We don't mind. I don't care if you mind or not. Wait, what am I doing? All nearby, quickly dash forward. The shrubbery has been defeated. Onward! I have no idea what's going on here. Just use these? Okay, it's actually kind of cool. The shrubbery slaying beast within can only be executed upon accumulating 50 ounces of cleaning spirit. Where is Pookie? You drove her away. Oh, yeah. I score. Magnificent work. Thanks to you, our hatching tide participants may search for eggs in safety and comfort. My alchemical solution exceeded even my own expectations. You have delivered me a vision, a dream, not to mention sprigs of a most troublesome trap. How I shall probe, how I shall stare, all without risk to what remains of my vision. Hoo-hoo! Are people weird? Our arena was filled with leafkin. No wonder preparations were taking longer than expected. I'm glad to hear the issue has been resolved and that everyone emerged unscathed. Actually, you know, did Debbie ever say why they were so tired? I realize I asked and I never... Okay, they didn't, so I'm not going to ask more. Also, Sanchi, why were you yelling at or flustered earlier when I mentioned how much sleep I managed to finally get? $3.5 hours? That is nothing. That is everything. That's more sleep than I've gotten in the last 2 days. $3.5 hours. So I fell asleep after work and I've gotten like a total of 3 hours the previous 2 days. So I'm feeling way better now. I'm sorry, Jellything. Why? I'm feeling great. Now, admittedly, I'm probably not going to be able to sleep tonight because of it, but that is my own fault. I wish you can get more sleep. Yeah, same. Apparently they've made some really good progress on some anti-sleep apnea pills. But they have to go through more testing first. Why on earth did it use that emote? I was kind of curious. I'm like, that doesn't seem like an Angel Vein emote, nor does it really fit the situation. I thought you were trying to be kind of like trolly, like, I hope you can get some more sleep, and then you'd say something lewd about Sanji or something like that. Yeah, I was kind of confused. Wild Angel. I wish you can get more sleep. Wink, wink, troll face. You know, this isn't quite as good as Loving Balls, but you know what? Here we go. My native Twitch looks weird, like the font is different? Really? Twitch has so many weird behaviors that just don't make sense to me. Like, on Jelly Donut, I cannot turn off a chat filter. So, I'm in other people's channels and the chat is constantly getting censored, but it's like the dumbest stuff. Like, I saw a period and quotation mark get censored one time. Oh my gosh, it is April Fool's Day, isn't it? Yeah, Angel, when 346 reached out to me, she's like, Angel's invited me to watch One Piece, but I think it's an April Fool's joke. I'm like, it's not April Fool's here yet. It's still March 31st. You have a lot of meetings today. What do you mean? Well, anytime anyone called and asked to talk to you, I scheduled it for March 31st. But why? Because I didn't think March 31st existed. You're giving me an aneurysm, Jelly? Talking to me is not good for your blood pressure, unless you have low blood pressure, in which case talking to me is fantastic. So I told 346 about this, but my grandma used to be... Ooh, this is a good one to get. But my grandma wasn't in good health for a long period of time. And one day on April Fool's Day, she has her boyfriend call my father and go like, I'm sorry, your mother passed away last night. And my poor dad. Like, what? That's not even a good joke. I mean, it was hilarious. My grandma's evil. She did die several years later, but... This music is so good. Also, what would Jelly be like if he wasn't giving you an aneurysm? So boring. But I haven't actually ever really done any April Fool's pranks, which is funny because I kind of have that whole like prankster thing going on, but April Fool's, it kills the surprise. Have you guys ever done any like really good April Fool's pranks? Not really, I'm not good at pranks. Aww. My favorite prank I've ever pulled. Bro, if you're gonna run away, I'm not gonna chase you. Have you ever seen the movie It? I love you, Jelly, that's mine. That is pinned. Yeah, that is definitely pinned. Also, that is my April Fool's prank. But I hate it here. This is that you have no one to blame but yourself for that one. I'm sorry, girl. Yeah, this was not a good spot, but everyone else is dying, so. Anyway, so my April Fool's, not April Fool's prank, best prank was the movie It with Pennywise and the red balloons and whatnot. Me and my siblings watched that on vacation one year. And my mom was on vacation with us, but she had to go back early. And one of the things she did when she went back was get my brother's dog and cat and stuff like that. But I messaged her. I'm like, hey, before you go there, since you're stopping by the store, could you pick up a red balloon and put it in my brother's shower? And my mom's like, you know what? Sure, why not? So when my brother gets home from vacation after we watched the movie It, apparently his wife was the first one to take a shower. And apparently she opens up the shower curtain and there's the red balloon floating. And she just screams and keeps on screaming. And my brother calls me and I still hear her screaming in the background. And he was laughing his head off. He thought it was the funniest thing of all time. Even when my mom talks about that one. Pour her a troll face. That is awesome. I hate this prank, troll face. You're really liking that troll face emote today, Angel. Oh my goodness. Just LB3 it. Just LB3 it. How do I stop this like ads randomly? I'm assuming the only option is to not, or is to disable Twitch TV for the moment. But where's the fun in that? My mouse just disappeared randomly. Okay, let's see. No, get me out of the tank, Buster. Guys, they're dead. We don't... Yeah, but it makes me look like a... The trick is to embrace it. Just start saying troll things today. That was a very annoying fight. That person's being a little bit of a butthole about it. Kind of being a little bit of an angel right now. I'm just waiting for Angel to, you know, start calling people trash bags and then adding the troll face and going like, no, it's Twitch TV doing it today. Aw, man. What a crazy thing. Eres basura, troll face. Haha. Oh man, Twitch TV is such a prankster. Actually, I should get. No, Dev, I don't call you that. And he down. And I love you guys. Speak with Sphene on the outskirts. I forgot to set up my YouTube video. Man, I turned my head too much and now I lost tracking again. Camera, this way. Nope, nope. I bet Deb has some awesome pranks under his belt. Sanchi, have you ever played Final Fantasy 14? Nah, nah. I love this game. I've put so much time into it. I love my little minions. I love my little a broader otter with his little fishing pole and bucket, little Hawaiian shirt. Look at him. He's amazing. My friend has a house, or had a house, and she had a shower in it. And I would just, instead of like logging out, the game before COVID wouldn't actually like log you out from when you stayed idle too long. It would just let you stay there. So instead of logging out, I would just leave the game running and go to her house and just go to the shower and sit down. And she just come back and she just like messaged me on Discord like, why are you in my shower again? I'm like, it's my comfy place. I like it here. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank goodness. I hate this freeze. It lasts so long. Jelly, what hairstyle should I go for today? You should take off the wig and just let the natural baldness out. Ow. I deserve that. You always call me bald, though. I say a braided ponytail. How did I know? Because, Sanji, you still haven't turned off your webcam. Also, can you pick your clothes up off the floor, please? Get out of my walls. Nope. Braided ponytail is cute. Braided ponytail is cute. I used to wear it when I worked at McDonald's because they said a ponytail wasn't good enough because the hair could still fall out and get into the food. And also, I didn't want to just shove my hair into my hat because it was way too hot. So I learned how to braid my own ponytail, and I used to wear that a lot. If Angel says so, I shall deliver. What? What about me? I am a man, and therefore my opinion on women's fashions is, you know, to be considered more strongly. Wild. Yeah, most of my takes are pretty bad, so. Goodbye, Gamma-san. I saw that one coming, Gamma-san. I believe I've told this story before, but back in the oil fields, my nickname was Ponytail. Unsurprisingly, because I had a ponytail. Oil field workers were never the most clever people when it comes to nicknames. The Germans are like that as well. We call gloves Handschuhe, which roughly translates to shoes for the hands. Glorious. Unfortunately, hand shoes aren't nearly as awesome as actual shoes. Like told me that recently. It's funny. Germans are so literal. They are too. I love some of the words they come up with, and if you even have like, you know, it's since so much of English is based on it, you can kind of guess some of the meanings, and it's just like big long roadway. Oh, that's highway. Disease that makes you coughing a lot. Oh, it's COVID. I mean, those aren't actual examples, but it's something Germans would totally do. Also, speaking of hand shoes, you wouldn't believe the kinds of things Sanchi was saying about you in regards to shoes today, Angel. You heard me, Sanchi. Wait, what? Sanchi was saying some crazy stuff. How do I get rid of this thing? Oh. I don't know what he's talking about. Something about Henya's Crocs and Angel? I don't know. Oh yeah, see? Doesn't even deny it. I wish Americans were more literal sometimes. Some of our sayings and stuff make absolutely no sense. Like, I was complaining about this on stream previously, like the phrase easy as pie. Pie is not the easiest dessert to make. Pie requires effort. It's not even an easy dessert to eat. It like breaks apart. It's actually kind of difficult. Like, as far as eating foods and making foods go, not near the bottom of the bin. Why do we say things are easy as pie? He was comparing you with Henya's Crocs, Angel. That makes my blood boil like quasi. Henya Crocs? What does that mean? Henya wears Crocs. You know, like the shoes. How did you compare me? I said you guys were very close in my fondness. I said I like Henya's Crocs a lot because they are on Henya's feet. And that's similar to Angel, who is also awesome. That's a lie. I don't remember that. My memory's not that good. What? I struggle to remember things, conversations and stuff like that. It slips out of my head pretty easily. I'm sorry. So the joke is because it's Henya's footwear, I really like it because it's where her feet go, Angel. Foot fetish, Henya fetish for Henya's feet things. So yes, Crocs are good. It is where the Henya toes go, so therefore they are sacred ground. So it's good then, exactly. And I definitely wasn't saying that I totally take Henya's Crocs over you just to upset Sanchi. And that I'm lying blatantly about it on stream. Ow. That's understandable. You really like it? Yeah, thank you. See, even you get it. No, no, I don't want to get tackled. Comparing Angel to Henya's Crocs is not acceptable. Even Angel said it was okay. Man, Sanchi, you Germans get so angry over nothing. You just brought me up like that. I think I was making fun of her because I'm like, because she was telling me how she was going to take a nap, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, making fun of me. Because I can't get good sleep in. How many points are you down to, Sanchi? 2.6k? Man, so you couldn't even redeem German jelly if you wanted to. Gosh darn it. I mean, gosh darn it. Debbie, ich liebe dich, aber manchmal, Sohn. It is hard to do this when I'm in a boss fight. Oops. Drive beer 6. That was not German. What do you mean that was not German? Drei, vier, sechs. Seven out of 10. Whatever. You don't even know German. I'm better at it than you are. Du hast mich. Du hast mich. Du hast mich gebracht. Not the song. I am good German. I know all the Rammstein songs. We're all living in America. America. Wonderbra. See? Good German. Okay, Dutch Jelly Musik wer abscheiden. YouTube Studio is being kind of weird today. Okay, what was I doing? Let's see. So I've done my roulettes for the day, or at least the relevant ones. So let's go ahead and continue on with the main story. See this character right here? See this character right here? This is my waifu. Look at how pretty the back of her neck is. Look at it. Look at the nape. Oh my gosh. You like necks? I like every part. Every part. Give me the forearms, give me the thighs, give me the nape of the neck, give me the ears, give me the toes, just give me, it's all good. Ladies just have such awesome everything. It's all perfect. I also got a figure, or not figure, a stand of this lady right here recently. Cat, everyone has been teaching me what it means to be enthralled by a primal. The outskirts seem untouched by trouble as far as I can tell, but what if something awful has happened? Deep breaths, Fiend. You know what you like? Yeah. I am not picky. Actually, I don't like knees. I will take that back. I don't like knees. Knees are weird. They look like baby faces. Gosh darn it, 70. I love it. I love that. Did you put the be mad emote on there, or was that also added by them? First off, just as we'd feared, those who adopted the neo-regulators appear to have been enthralled. So far, however, they have not shown any hostility toward others. I suspect this was due to the calming effect of your broadcast. I use the emote. Now I'm getting paranoid. I don't know who's using what anymore. Which is all well and good, but the city officials are understandably requesting an explanation of events. Raha, Krill, would you be able to handle that? Certainly, we shall return to aid with the treatments of effort. We shall return to aid with the treatment efforts forthwith. Meanwhile, might I suggest you look in on one of the people you fought so very hard to save? It may ease your mind to see the fruits of your efforts firsthand. Thank you again. How very fortunate we are to have you as our allies. So I am a little behind on the story. I actually haven't been playing this game a whole lot recently. But I think it's time to catch up on it. I really like the game. Also, I really like her shorts with like the little pockets hanging out here and the leggings. Oh my gosh. She's so cute. And why not speak with Mahusa? She works in the fields at Yipye's Halo, not far from here. As one of those who came to see you off before a clash with a Calyx, you will surely be glad to know you're safe and sound. Very cute shorts. Gunnar. Those. I didn't even say anything Gunnar about that. Those are cute shorts per Angel Vein. It is a cute outfit, as a cute fit. Not like you know anything about that, girl. You got no fashion. Ah, he went there. I'm sorry, I didn't get pineappled for that one. It's true, though. I don't really wear stuff like that. Pants greater than anything. I was talking about the fashion, but at first I thought you were talking about the shorts in a different way, lol. Oh. Yeah. 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 Also, you don't even wear skirts, Sanchi? This is killing my image. Look who it is. Good to see you again, hale and healthy. I'm sorry that we did not get word to you sooner. How is everyone? Well, nothing terrible befell us as such. The neo-regulator crowd did all start acting strange at the same time, though. Papuane was one of them. I'm told the authorities are tending to him at a medical facility. You needn't worry. With the proper treatment, we'll soon have everyone back to their normal selves. I don't really go out a lot in summer, though. That makes sense. Oh man, I want to watch Sanchi play the volleyball from earlier in a skirt. I actually only wear khaki pants when I go outside. In high school, I used to wear shorts with tights, but that was the fashion back then. Oh man. I should have paid more attention in high school. Ow. Oh, Sanchi, stop throwing things at me. Why am I German again? Oh, because I set it to 5 minutes. I disabled it manually. I also hear that the Queen's Fiend who tried enticing us to become endless turned out to be an imposter. What kind of heartless villain preys on people's insecurities like that? So I was telling Sanchi earlier, I actually, back in high school, I used to wear nylon wind pants all the time. That was what I wore back in high school. And they'd get really torn up and ratty, but they were so comfortable. And then pretty much as soon as I left high school, I just started wearing khakis, and I don't wear anything else. I was a little confident brat. I'm sure that you were awesome. Actually, so I know you're like super musically inclined, Angel. Did you do much music stuff back in high school? My high school didn't have music or sports? What on earth? It wasn't public? Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Okay, so you were at a private school. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense why you were kind of confident. We're alive because of you, and while we live and breathe, our future is ours to decide. Your broadcast was a message of hope for me, for everyone. Now, I really should be going. We still have to keep things running without Piohane, Pepoane, and the others, and the outskirts need all the spare hands they can get. I didn't get along with my teachers, but I did have a lot of friends. I'm me. I got along with pretty much everyone. Except for like one teacher here or there. There'd always be like one teacher who just despised me because I am also kind of a little overconfident. Is there anything I might do to help heal the enthralled? Quite a lot, in fact. I could very much use a mage of your ability. Actually, this would be a good opportunity to round up other arcane practitioners and teach everyone how to use the Porxies. The knowledge will come in handy for treating Levin sickness as well. Wonderful. I shall petition Gassan to spread the word. I bet Sanchi was cool in high school. I tune back in, I see someone who's supposed to be dead. What on earth? I'm doing side quests. I'm not very far into this segment yet, as Malthian. Was that Sphene? No, that wasn't Sphene. That was Sphene, but it's side quests from before she dies. Don't worry about it, Malthian. This is side questing stuff. What you mean, eh? I meant, eh. I know you lying. I'm not lying. I'd never lie to people. I wouldn't lie to people, or my name's not Jelly Donut. Also, welcome on in, Sandy. How you doing tonight, buddy? How is your week going so far? By the way, Kat, Alphino told me that Kawano arrived to escort Lamati back to Tulial. Alphino himself will be returning to Alexandria momentarily, so between the two of us, I think you can sort out the treatment arrangements. Given all that, I had a mind to ask you a different favor. Would you mind looking in on Galul Jah? According to Shale, he's been running around the kingdom, determined to personally solve every problem. Last she heard, he was pitching in over at the Drift Downs with Aaronville. If you ask Tapu, I believe her name was, he should be able to point you in the general direction. I'm doing the do, but I'm about to sleep. How can you do the do and then fall asleep? That would keep me up. Ow. And then you throw pineapples at me. Does that help you sleep? Does bullying a little rice ball online help people get to bed at night? Bullying a pervert makes me sleepy? Oh gosh, that's crazy. Oh man, I can't believe you would call me a pervert and not even show me your toes first. Ah, I know that voice. Rewind, what? Never mind, I bully more. I see more pineapples, and I didn't even do anything wrong. I'm happy to hear it. We all prayed fervently for your safe return. Looking for Ghoul Jaw, are you? He was here asking if we needed help with anything, or if we had noticed anyone who had been acting strangely. He sounded exhausted, so I told him we were fine for the moment and insisted he take a rest. I can only hope you'll heed my advice. I believe he ran off toward the ruins of old Alexandria. He always did seem to like it there. I'm just an innocent little jelly donut. Bringing joy and laughter to the world. You must abide by the law of equivalent exchange. If you want my toes, you show yours. I don't have toes. I don't even have legs. Look at me. I barely even have arms. They are small and twiggy. No arms looking. Make toes. Oh my gosh. He's begging for feet pics again. Mods, re-impreg him. No, not the impreg punishment. I'll be a good boy, I swear. I don't want to be pregnant again. It causes diabetes. The dehydrate is crazy. And more pineapples. Everyone's just coming in and being mean to me. I deserve better than this. Ow. There was bears mixing with those pineapples. Uh-oh, voice cutscene. Ow! Ow, why? There's so many stuff being thrown at me. I want to set that to 5,000 points. Is that Verulin peeing on Principal Skinner while Kermit looks on in disgust? Hi, Jelly. Hi, Idol Meow-chan. How are you doing today? How is your lunch break, presumably? I hope you're having a great day. This is how I feel about you in every moment. Varulin peeing on Principal Skinner is how you feel about me? I'm not sure what that means, but I'm going to take it as a compliment. Those who know weakness first often become the strongest. Strength before weakness, or journey before destination, strength before weakness, life before death. These are the words of the Knights Radiant. Just replace the urine with gasoline. Oh my goodness. I'm about to be cooked jelly donut. Oh, and you're a Stormlight fan? No, I'm not. I am a massive Stormlight fan. Saying I'm a Stormlight fan is just an understatement, as Malthian. I'm super good, just on my lunch break right now. I hope you're having a great day at work. I hope your lunch is good. What's for lunch today? Nani ga taberu, or nani o taberu? Brandon Sanderson, bro, I'm trying to get down to Dragonsteel Nexus in December. I want to go down there. I'm super excited. God, I wish. Actually, hold on. So, I'm gonna get pictures of this here. I'm eating dinner, so we're eating buddies. What's for dinner? Gosh, you guys are making me hungry. I didn't eat before stream. I slept too much, so I ended up not eating. I'm done drinking my third monster, so I'm going to go to shower and go to sleep. How on earth do you do that, Sigils and Dustin? So, as Malthian, my this is what my streaming setup looks like. Just so you can kind of get an idea of what I mean when I mean my Sanderson collection is right next to me. And you see these books over here? That is my Sanderson shelf. I keep it, it's the one that belongs at my computer desk. And this is more of the collection. So not all my books are on here because they don't all fit, but I do have my Words of Radiance Volume 2, like the leather bound signed edition. You know, my secret projects. Salad and soup. Okay. Angel, you're out of this one. Eru Meow, I'm having miso nikomi udon for lunch. Okay. Sorry, Angel. Eru Meow wins. Hands down. Monster is weak, delicious but weak. It's actually too much caffeine for me. I can't drink that much caffeine. Like, it will cause me to have panic attacks. Yeah, that sounds really good, Eru. Did you make it yourself or did you buy it? Just like calm down instead. Yeah, it just makes my heart have palpitations. See, as Malthian, I actually got into Sanderson because I braved the slog that was Wheel of Time. I love Wheel of Time. I love all of it, even the bad parts. I went to Mistborn Leatherbound so bad. I'm thinking about getting them. I've spent so much money on Brandon Sanderson Kickstarters. Like, Brandon Sanderson, I'm a huge Sanderson fan. I have bread, usually bread. You want to get bread, Sandy? I can help you with that. Is that the guy from Roll20? No. All right, bye. Have a good night, Sandy. I hope you sleep well. I don't know how you can, but good luck. I almost did a spit take. How does that make you do a spit take? You've been around Kitty Melody enough. We just love bread around here. We love getting bread. I loved Wheel of Time, but God, it killed me to go through those middle 4 books. Book 10 was so slow, and it's so fun to try and get people to read it, because like, oh man, that one, book 10 was just so rough, and everyone knows it. But book 11 was worth it. Immediately after I went into Mistborn, then Stormlight, and honestly, Dalinar is my favorite character. Oh, I'm thinking of Brendan Mulligan. Okay, that makes more sense. Brandon Sanderson is the Mormon author guy. Who would be my favorite character? I mean, Dalinar is a top tier character. Don't get me wrong. I love Dalinar's saga. With and Yesna, then Kaladin. I'm actually like, I like Yesna well enough, but she's definitely not in the top for me. I really like Wayne from the second Mistborn era. Oh, I know who my favorite character is. I say this, and I know I'm going to get made fun of for this, but I developed an actual book crush as an adult on Sylphrena. Like, I actually really like Syl. Syl? Yeah, Syl. That's a fictional character. What's wrong with you? Snow? We are reaching levels of hypocrisy that haven't been seen since Combo Breaker. Not a whimper. Man. I don't like doing the whimper. I'm sorry, Pookie. Welcome back in, though. I mean, I guess. I'm just trying to talk about how I really like a fictional character. It's super delicious. You have to try it if you ever get the chance. I daisuki you too, Uncle Prey. Wait, the whimper redeem is still here? Thank you. I got a good job. I'm a good boy. And head pats. This is the best day ever. Uncle just gave me head pats and called me a good boy. Good job. Said a good job. What is something's wrong with this? Are you so? Did you read book 5 as Malthian? Like, are you up to date on Stormlight Archives? Oh, you know who else I really like? Lift. I love Lift. Lift is so much fun. Admittedly, watching Brandon Sanderson try and write a horny teenage girl is hysterical. Is book 5 rhythm? No, book 5 is Wind and Truth. Nope, then I'm not caught up. Okay, that makes more sense. Syl stays in like normal size form for all of book 5 and just floats around barefoot all the time with those brilliant blue feet of hers. and that is why I like Syl so much. Of course, yeah, yeah. But also, you should read Wind and Truth. It's the end of like the part 1 of the Stormlight saga. Last I read, Cal went nuclear and killed everything after saying the entire pledge. Yeah, that was the end of book 4, and that was only the 4th words. So he still has one more pledge to make. That's going on the list? Definitely. I actually, I kickstarted the Stormlight Archive D&D thing, but I haven't been able to play with anyone yet. So I've got these like Stormlight Archive D&D books just sitting around. Did you ever watch the Wheel of Time TV show? I kickstarted the one that had the mini STLs you can print. That's, you know, that actually makes sense because you do like the Warhammer 40k and the painting and stuff like that, waiting to get that Emmett Cell figure painted. Did you end up getting them painted, or have they been sent out yet? I actually didn't kickstart that one. No, I heard too many things about it, so I avoided it. Yeah. I'm not going to go into it too much because I think a lot of it can be taken out of context, but I think it's one of the very few shows that the writers let politics kind of alter things a little in a not so great fashion. Also, how are you, Jelly? Have you eaten? I actually just was talking about it, Uncle. I slept too long before stream because I got no sleep last night, so I didn't eat before stream. So this is going to be a little bit of a shorter stream, but I'm going to eat here in about an hour once I get off. Have you eaten today, Uncle Prey? Ow, don't throw things at me. I promise I'll eat. Oh, I have the files, but I haven't printed. My printer hungers for more resin. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't realize that you had to print them off. Dun. Do you know what you're going to eat for dinner? You know what? I actually don't know what I'm going to eat for dinner. I was going to order some food from my company because today's the 31st and my gift card resets tonight and I still have money left on it, but it is too late for that. So I'm either going to make some General Tso's chicken or just heat up some chimichangas. And then what do I want to do tomorrow? Tomorrow I have a friend coming over. You know what? I think I'll put out my shrimp and thaw out my shrimp. And I'll make my favorite shrimp dish tomorrow. 8 smashed potatoes in a burger. Wait a second. Wait a second. Uncle Prey. Do you call them smashed potatoes? I've never heard smashed potatoes before. I've always... Oh, like the little ones you smash. Oh, I thought you were talking about like mashed potatoes. And I'm like, I've never heard anyone call them that before. I'm like, I'm about to go like on like a linguistic scavenger hunt of like where on earth in the country even calls them smashed potatoes. But if you're talking about like the little small ones, never mind. It does sound good. I am actually, man, I regret asking Uncle Prey what she ate, because between Eru Meow with her Nikomi ramen, Angel, the salad, that doesn't do it for me. Uncle Prey with her burger and smashed potatoes, I'm getting real hungry. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go get some chips. Jelly, wait, don't get chips. What do you mean don't get chips? Why would I not get chips? Also, from all I heard, it sounded similar to the Halo TV show where the writer wanted to make something completely different, but could only get the money by using an existing IP and messed it up. And they have too big of an ego to say they messed up. Yeah, I know they ignored a lot of what Brandon Sanderson was saying, because he was basically like supposed to be an advisor for the TV show. Make sure he crunches in the mic. What kind of person goes into a streamer's thing and asks them to make weird mouth noises into the microphone? I would never do something so messed up. No, that's not what I meant. Uncle, why do you have so many points still saved up? Have you been hanging around more than I realized? I just want to eat some chips in peace. There's more people in chat, and this is embarrassing to me. The people aren't going to respect me anymore. If I wasn't saving up for you to 1v1 me, I'd make you whimper like 67 times. I just said I'm saving up, not giving. Snow believes in trickle-down Twitch economics. They get plenty of points, and they let the points trickle down to other people. Are you going to ignore the man who Robert Jordan left his legacy to? Right? Brandon Sanderson actually talked about it a lot, and he was really disappointed. But have you seen the news of like the Mistborn movies and stuff like that? Brandon Sanderson has like full creative control and like veto privileges. Funny enough, my points divided by 500 is actually about 67. Oh, so you have like, oh my gosh, you have like 33,000 points. Oh, you're actually getting there. He saw what happened with that show and Game of Thrones and said, nope. Bro, Game of Thrones. What a travesty. I never watched it. Read the books though. I did watch the first season because I really liked Emilia Clarke's boobies. But I never watched more. Game of Thrones ending destroyed me. I've never seen a show fall out of the like social zeitgeist so quickly. Cultural zeitgeist. As Malthian, you might actually get a kick out of this. There's a book series I'd recommend. It's a lit RPG, but it's actually a lot of fun. It's kind of memey, but it's surprisingly just cool. It's called Dungeon Crawler Carl. And Seth MacFarlane, the Family Guy, maker, actually recently acquired rights for a TV show for it. Ready for a cot and a fluffy pillow? Uh-oh, looks like we've got a cutscene. I still mourn that show. They literally ruined it. Like I said, I never actually watched it, but holy cow, I followed what was going on. And the character assassinations they did between like Daenerys and Jaime and whatever that stupid thing was with Bran becoming king. Horrible. Horrible. Because who has a better story than Bran the Broken? Or whatever his name was. And George R. R. Martin is never going to finish the books? No, he's never going to finish those books. Yeah, you got to be happy with what you have, unfortunately, which is a terribly ended TV show and 5 books. I don't know how old he is. Terry Goodkind going to catch these hands. He died 6 years ago. So, I mean, you can probably beat him up. I bet you could take him. But also, I have a rant I'm about to go on as Malthian, but please, why is he going to catch these hands? I'm interested to hear what you have to say before that.
プリザベーション関連の施設を複数発見。レギュレーターの詳細な仕様を解明した。それによると、レギュレーターは死者にまつわる記憶を聖者の記憶から消すのではなく封じていたのだという。記憶を欠損させてしまうと、死後とわびと化する際に不整合を起こして支障をきたすためだ。リビングメモリーのメインターミナルから封を解く指示を送信すれば死者の記憶を取り戻せる。こうした情報を受け、ガバメントは希望者に対し記憶変換を実施するという計画を発表した。人々は死とどう向き合うべきか改めて活発に議論している。それはきっとかの国にとって新たな夜明けとなるだろう。報告書に不備はなさそうだったわ。お疲れ様、ラハ君。
He insulted Robert Jordan any chance he got, was pretentious and said he didn't write fantasy, he wrote highbrow novels, where it read like a Mary Sue isekai, made fun of Robert Jordan for being terminally ill, talked bad about his wife, and said his kids would be better off without him. I actually didn't know that. But you know what? It makes perfect sense, because Terry Goodkind is the single worst author in all of fantasy. I absolutely despised the Sword of Truth series. It was the worst, most absolute filth I've ever had the displeasure of reading. And I had a girlfriend for a while and she loved it. So I read several books of it, and looking at it, it was just, I mean, first off, if you can't tell from the politics I will discuss on stream, am very far to the left. And sitting there, that author was basically writing Ayn Rand high fantasy, which is just horrible. Just that stupid objectivist, I am right, and because I am right, I can do whatever I want, and no one can expect anything from generosity or the goodness of my heart, because that is socialism and evil, and I will kill entire villages of pacifists just to be happy. Not only that, you know, that's whatever. That is what it is. You know, I've read some other, like Ascendance of a Bookworm is a very Ayn Randian fantasy anime, and I can still enjoy that. The politics in it I don't agree with, but I can still enjoy it. But if it was just that, whatever. But not only that, he seemed to have a horrible, horrifying, just disgusting rape fetish. Just every conflict with every female character was about them either being raped or attempting to be raped, just non-stop. Every single conflict with any female character. Finding bandits on the road, not getting robbed, he's about to get raped. The only one who, you know, kept her chastity was, of course, the female lead, but everyone else was just constantly at risk. And I was just so tired of it. Like, just every few pages, I could not stand it. I was disgusted. I hated him. And between that and the Ayn Rand stuff, like, I hate Terry Goodkind. Worst author ever. The weird grooming BDSM rape stuff. Yeah. Again, that author. Again, I don't think there is any piece of like fictional media that I despise as much as the Sword of Truth series.
記憶変換の計画を実行するにあたり、事情を知る面々にも協力が要請された。私たちはそれを受諾。自ら志願したスフェーンと共にリビングメモリーに向かう代表者の護衛を引き受けたのだ。
I would rather watch the Melania movie on repeat with my eyes taped open than read 3 pages of any Sword of Truth book.
私たちちゃんと覚悟ができました。亡くなった人についての記憶を。
Sorry, this kind of turned into a book club, y'all. I've actually mentioned before, I wish, like, I really like talking books on stream.
怖いけれど知りたいんです。忘れていた人たちのためにも、この先を生きていく自分たちのためにも。だから待ってます。いってらっしゃい。
We've talked about books here before. Yeah, no, I love talking books. I love it when people come in and talk about them. I know nothing about what y'all are talking about, but I am learning. All you need to know about this one is avoid the Sword of Truth series. Before that, we were talking about Brandon Sanderson, which I think I might have recommended you one of his books already.
大丈夫だよ。誰より頼もしい人たちが一緒なんだから。
I think for Angel as Malthian, I think I told her to start off with Warbreaker or Mistborn. Because she's not typically a fantasy reader, and she wanted something more well-written, like in popular. And I actually kind of got to disagree with you a little bit. I think his character writing is very subpar in Mistborn. He really used a lot of was considered like Sanderson cutouts, like the Ven just being kind of the quippy, scrappy girl who's learning how to be both a noble and a street rat, and then Elend being the morally righteous but kind of does what he needs to do. Really reflects his characters that he wrote into the Wheel of Time series at the end. You know, the Red Aja who got with the oh gosh, what's the male one? Not the Aes Sedai. Ashaman. His humor kind of fell a little flat in Mistborn at points. And Ven had some good character arcs, but Elend kind of struggled a bit. I do love Mistborn, but it's getting to the point where I'm not sure I recommend it entirely as a first work, unless someone's like really interested in Sanderson. But if they're like, you know, I kind of want to just dip my toes in, I want to give them like a standalone book. So I'm like, I'm trying to give them Warbreaker. I think it's still a good starting point into the Cosmere, but it doesn't have some of the flaws Mistborn does, and it's not a trilogy. You can get through it with just one book.
でもありがとう。行ってくるね。
Elend was a wet paperback. He totally was. He totally was. Like, I even like Sazed a lot, but Sazed was just whiny and like kind of annoying for like an entire book. Like, oh, I don't really know what religion to follow. I don't know what to do now. I'm depressed.
ドーム出現に始まる騒動に巻き込まれた荒野の人々も今やすっかり活気を取り戻している。
Sazed was just Urianger. First off, you are so right. But at least Urianger has his bromance with Thancred, which is awesome. Heading to work now. Love you, Pookie, Angel, Debbie, Asmo, and Snow, and Jelly. And Jelly. Oh wait, I don't need you to say that because it's already pinned. Thank you.
これも偉大な戦王が残したトラルの気質なのだろう。
Yeah, have a great day at work. I hope your day goes well. I hope if you play more volleyball, or actually, are you sore from volleyball yesterday?
新しい風は気まぐれに、時に困難な試練を運んでくる。
Eggnog, please unpin. I know you're somewhere. After you tried bribing my mods the other day?
私たちが歩みを止めることのないよう、そっと導いてくれるのだ。
Another promising author that'll never finish the series is Patrick Rothfuss. I love hard magic systems, but I've given up on him. Fantasy hot take. I don't like the King Killer Chronicles. I just don't like the main character. I just hate him. Oh, look at me. I'm so good at sex that despite being a virgin, the sex god lady who thinks that mortals aren't good at sex thinks I'm like the best at sex ever. Look how awesome I am. Nah, not for me, man.
ええ、気球の準備をお願いしてきたところです。それが終わるまで少し街の見学に。
I don't like characters who are too much like me. 10,000% fair. I'm surprised I liked it. Yeah, after you called Sword of Truth like Mary Sue Isekai. Jelly. Listen, I'm good at what I'm good at.
Ukuramato はいないよね。回復には まだかかりそうです。
Honestly, it's kind of hard to make me hate a character unless they're really a whiny little punk. Yeah. Shinji from Ava, Noctis in the first 70% of Final Fantasy 15, Hope from Final Fantasy 13. I love Shinji. I love Shinji so much. Because man, is he a whiny little brat. But he also, it's understandable why he is a whiny little brat. I will say I only watched the OG. No. You need to watch the rebuilds. If you don't like Shinji for being a whiny brat, that scene was goated. Oh, that scene was so good. Actually, so we have a book club in the office, and the book that was chosen, the hospital scene, yeah, it's such a statement to Shinji's character. It is so much of what is wrong with Shinji. I love the scene because people just take it for the shock value, but everything about it is exactly what Shinji is. He's sitting there seeking comfort in these girls who are also mentally damaged and broken beyond repair. Not necessarily seeking a beneficial relationship with them. He just wants their comfort for himself. And that's always been what Shinji wants. He doesn't want the emotional the emotional effort of a relationship. He wants them to comfort and pamper him like he missed out from his mother because she disappeared because she got absorbed into the Ava, and never got emotional fulfillment from his father, who only really views him as a pilot to the Avas, and is willing to push these boundaries that really shouldn't be crossed, obviously, just to get this, and is also constantly fighting with his own sexual urges and comparing those to the emotional fulfillment he so desires, which is why there's such an awkward relationship between him and Rei, is because she's a clone of his mother and he's sexually attracted to her, but also just wants the emotional fulfillment. And that's why the hospital scene with Asuka, this is getting kind of weird to go into, actually. I love Evangelion. Actually, I see what you're saying. Yeah, like, I'm not saying he was like it was a good thing. Obviously not. But it was distilled Shinji. And the fact that like you can read into so much characterization and like his personality from him jerking off to a comatose girl in a hospital just tells a lot about the series. Might have just shifted my perception on it. The shock factor might have just stayed with me all the time, which is kind of what a lot of the series was. And that's why they did the rebuilds, is because Hideaki Anno, the director, was really upset that, one, people kept jerking it to Rei. He's like, no, she's supposed to be creepy. Please stop that. And that people weren't catching the themes because the shock value was kind of overwhelming them.
できちゃったよ、用事が。また会おうね。
Evangelion is like my favorite anime of all time, so like the amount of discussion I can have about it is actually insane. Like even things like Asuka's yellow shirt have so much characterization, it's insanity.
肉体はいつか終わりを迎えても忘れられない限り真の死には至らない。父さんの最後の言葉でしたから僕もずっと考えていたのです。きっと
Wild convos we have tonight, and I love books and anime. Having people chat about those with me is so good.
必要なものなのでしょう。
Oh, but like I was saying, so we have a book club in the office, and I read the book that was chosen for this month already.
そうでしたから。
And I actually really don't like it.
だから
And I'm kind of excited to see what other people have to say about it.
アレクサンドリアの皆
Because the premise for this series is the Earth is in like this post-apocalyptic state where tectonic activity is really volatile and there's volcanoes and earthquakes like everywhere. And there are these Earth mages. And Earth mages are heavily discriminated against and basically forced into slavery if they're not just straight up killed. Because they can manipulate Earth and stuff like that, and the world is so volatile, they can cause an apocalypse just like this, like with a snap of their fingers. And not only that, but they don't like grow into their powers or anything like that. They are just born with these apocalyptic level Earth mage abilities. And so babies can't really control themselves, so they get like hungry or just cry and do a normal baby thing and just cause like a massive huge super volcano to appear and wipe out tens of thousands of people. And it's like the series is talking about, well, so you subjugate the mega earthbenders and expect them not to just end the world in retaliation. Well, it's more like you don't even subjugate them. A lot of the people just advocate for killing them. And I'm just kind of like, you know, if they're literally causing apocalypse level events just from being hungry as a baby, I kind of get where people are coming from. And the author's like, no, that's bad. And I'm like, I'm not really buying that, man. I should get back to work now. Thanks for the fun time. Thanks for stopping by, Arrow. I hope the conversation wasn't too boring. I know it was a lot of books and stuff like that, but I hope you I hope you were having a good time. Thanks for stopping around. Good to see you as always, and enjoy the rest of your shift. Matane.
同感だわ。最初に来た時はあんなに大変だったのに。
知って慣れていつの間にかなんてことない日常になっていく。きっとそういうのの積み重ねなんだ。嬉しいことも悲しいこともさ。
Even though I know nothing, I do like to listen to people speak about their interests, especially books. It's one of those things where I will, yeah, I kind of get a little passionate about it. Books are something I love very, very deeply. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me while I get to talk about them. It is literally some of the best joy I have in the world, is being able to discuss these things I enjoy so heavily.
その後、メインターミナルを操作して記憶変換の指令を送信させればいいそうよ。
We're getting close to the Attack on Titan dilemma with that. Kinda, yeah.
ターミナルは全部で5つあるから。
Well, the author basically goes with Aaron at the end instead. Because at the end, the Earthbenders are free, and people are like, do we have any way to prevent them from doing an apocalypse? And the Earthbenders are like, nah. As a matter of fact, we might even take over the planet at some point in the future. You can't stop us. But there's nothing you can do about it. Get over it. And that's the end of the series.
そういうことなら。
すまねえスフェン。それは私にやらせてくれねえか。
Same. I always have and always will love books, but it's mainly stories in any form. That's why I love Final Fantasy ff14. Yeah, it is. Same here. I am a story enjoyer. It's also why I love talking to people. I love getting stories from people. Like, I'm not great with like names and faces, but if people tell me stories, like, I remember them so much more easily. Oh, it is Fiend. It's a Fiend clone. It's a side story. I'm in a side story right now. Side quest.
よかった。本当によかった。
余計な心配かけちまって悪い。アレクサンドリアの状況はちゃんと報告を受けてる。私はさ、トワビトを消すって判断を下して、その最後の姿を見届けた。ほんのひとかけらだけだろうが、思いを受け取ったんだ。
They don't give new outfits for side quests. We're doing a side quest where she sneaks out of the palace in disguise to be my girlfriend for a bit. That's the story here.
だからこの操作だけはどうかやらせてくれ。
気持ちは受け取ったが、
Whoa, 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 whoa.
危険がないわけじゃない。
Whoa, 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 whoa.
無茶だけはしないようにな。
Dodge better with a raid. Holy cow, thank you, buddy. How are you doing? How is Marvel Rivals going? How was the Pokemon comp? How did I end up here? Welcome back, Uncle Prey. You can try and escape, but remember, you will always be back in the basement. I thought you said you were doing like a Pokemon Marvel Rivals comp. Ew, a rice ball. Let me out. Okay. How are you guys doing? Also, Baconator with the raid. Also, let me give you a shout out. I need to remember to do that. Let's do Dodge better first, and then in 2 minutes, I will give Baconator a raid as well. How, welcome on in, raiders. Feel free to stretch. Please stretch, actually. Please stretch. Please get hydrated. If you're feeling tired, feel free to raid and run. Thank you for the raid, Dodge Better and Baconator. Final Fantasy is going fantastically. I'm just kind of doing some main scenario quests. I'm not really paying too much attention. We've actually been discussing books for the last hour now, and it's been a really engaging discussion. So I've kind of not been paying too close of attention to the game. But how was the Marvel Rivals? Did you guys end up winning a lot, or going even, or did you just have a terrible... Eh, 50-50 at best. That's funny. Funny. But yeah, we've been discussing the Brandon Sanderson works, the Wheel of Time series, Neon Genesis Evangelion, and how much we absolutely despise the Sword of Truth series. Also, since I have all these people in here, and especially, you know, Dodge and Bacon and everyone else, did you finish eating the chips? It's a huge bag. It's a party-sized bag of chips. I'm not eating all of them, but I did get enough to make my tummy not hurt so much. But everyone, we have a birthday stream for Jelly Donut on Thursday, starting at 6 p.m. CST. Sharing is caring. Do you guys want some chips? You guys can have some chips. Thursday? Yeah, why Thursday? I'll help you finish the chips. You can have some chips if you want. I'm not selfish. All right, the thing I said I would do and keep forgetting I said I would do. It's okay. I will keep reminding you, Bacon. Normally I hate pestering people, but I know Bacon will probably forget. Like, I can probably remind Bacon like 2 hours ahead of time, and 2 hours later, Bacon will be like, am I supposed to be somewhere right now? Anyway, sleep time. Have a good night. Oh, let me give you a shout out. Timer should be up. Thank you again for the raid. I hope you have some good sleep, Bacon. Have a great night. And don't get taken to any more crime scenes at work. Ascent? You gonna be old? 23 isn't that old. Xanarkin 3.0 is so pretty. I love this zone. Can you legally change it to Wednesday? I have like this whole other thing. Listen, with as much trouble as I was having with scheduling, I've got 6 people joining me for this collab. I can't just reschedule it. But I'll miss you, Uncle Prey. The first section is going to be at 6 p.m. We're going to be playing Yap Yap with Dodge Better, Baconator, and Ms. Verulin. And then at 10 p.m., we're going to be playing Mario Party with Angel Vein, Debbie, and Kitty Melody, which I'm excited for both of those. The first one, because it's friends that I already play with, and the second one, because it's new friends that I get to hang out with. Ms. V, who's always fun to hang out with, Dodge, who I've been hanging out with more recently and enjoying every moment of it, and Bacon, who I haven't hung out with enough recently, but we used to hang out more, and I'm looking forward to spending more time again. What did I do to you? Nothing. That's a problem. That is wild. Genuinely, though, hear me. I can't change my birthday for you, Uncle Prey. I'm not... Tell you what. Actually, I really got nothing. I'm busy tomorrow. I took the day off work on Thursday. My boss approved it already? Oh, they're giving me back the memories? No, they're giving the memories of the date I just went on with Sphene. This is not story related. The old jelly? What do you mean the old jelly? First off, old and jelly never belong in the same sentence. I am a young person. I used YOLO back in the day. You know, like when I'm doing something really cool and hip, I'm like, you know, YOLO. I used a fidget spinner. Acting young. I got $3.74. Do something to me. Please, guys, keep the prostitution to a minimum in chat.
とんでもないです。これで全てが解決したとは言
You
いません
used to
が
own being old as dust with pride?
前に
Since
進むことがで
when?
きそうですね。
I think we're having some. I think you're messing up some memories there, Grandma. I think the dementia's kicking in. Unk.
止まっていた時がようやく動き出すのでしょう。
Fuck.
神聖アレクサンドリア連王国はこれからですよ。
I'll do unspeakable things for anyone that buys me the leather-bound Mistborn books. $30 currently unavailable. Oh man, how am I gonna be able to do unspeakable things with Asmalthian if I can't buy it?
スフェン、お前はこれからどうするんだ？
あ、うん。そのことでゴッさんにお願いがあって。
Here now, broski, I'm waiting. Guys, keep the prostitution in chat low.
もし許されるなら
My chat is not
私はこれから
Craigslist.
一人の民としてアレクサン
You can't be propositioning people with
大好
money.
きな人たちが守ったこの国を仲間たちと守り抜いたこの国をこれから先も支えていきたいから。
Except for me. It is acceptable for the streamer. Shut up, Jelly. Be a good wingman. Yeah, that's
お願
fair.
いします。
Tell you what, I'm an idiot. I'll give you the other $1.26. You have $5 to spend. Oh, I'll link pinkies with you if you change it to Wednesday. I do want to link pinkies with Uncle. What if I just have a second birthday stream tomorrow just for Unk? Unk, what would you want me to do for my birthday? I'll do a karaoke for you, but I can only do like one song. Can I just sing Gangnam Style for you on stream? Ooh, you know what I want to do? Yes, you want to dip me in pineapple juice and take off all my gray hairs.
So ですよね。いろいろと混乱させちゃいそうだし。
おい、待ってくれよ。
You know what I want to do? Me? Yes. Oh my gosh. Dodge, I challenge you to a duel. Whoever gets the highest place in our next Mario Kart match gets Manny's affection. Don't worry, I'll throw for you. Oh, easy. Oh, and here I was gonna be nice and throw. I didn't realize you were gonna say it's easy. Now it's on. Now it is on, boy. No, dip you in simple syrup? Oh, why simple syrup? You know what? Better than pineapple juice. Boy, I said boy. Ladies, 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 there's plenty to go around. I will cook you like usual. Listen, as someone who got first place last time, eat my dust.
全ての責任を負うだから共に生き
To let the ants nibble on you. I hate the ants. I hate the ants so much. Actually, where's this video at? I actually did like a house tour the other day. You want me to get bees instead or something? I would prefer bees. Bees are actually really nice. And if I'm just covered in syrup, they're not going to hurt me. But I was going to show a picture of my basement with a creepy doll. I got first last time too, and VODs at Twitch TV/Dodge Better. Did you clip it though? I should clip it. Sandpaper wasps? No, not wasps. Jelly hates wasps. Jelly has a phobia of wasps. Bees are cute. I love bees. I am legitimately terrified of wasps.
そうだ。グルージャだっているんだし。
今は神聖アレクサンドリア連合国だろ?
Nah, I don't need to clip one first when I get them every stream. Hey, you clip one first when I get one every stream.
一人じゃ到底できねえことも。
Wasps have no purpose. Wasps are the worst.
あいつはまだ小さいから。
Quick question. Manny and Angel, what are you guys' ring sizes? I'll think this over with Pookie and Kent Whiskers. It took me a second. I'm like, who's Kent Whiskers again? A Moonlit Cat. Does anyone know how Moonlit's doing? I feel so bad after I heard what happened. Seems to be doing fine. She said she's doing well. Okay, that's good. She's liking her new place. That is awesome. Ring size? Anyone who hates wasps is a friend of mine. Glad to hear she's doing okay. Yeah, apparently from what Dodge was saying on stream, like her trailer got stolen. With like her computer and stuff in it. Don't be swayed, Manny. No, don't listen to Uncle. You're doing great, Manny. You're doing great. This guy's streaming as a phony? I'm not a phony. I don't know if it's just the stuff in the trailer or the entire thing, but it is gone. That is so rough. Jelly is sweet. See, this is why I like Manny, Uncle. Manny's nice to me. I don't think Manny's ever thrown pineapples at me. Whimper Redeem is the true owner of this channel. They do love Whimper Redeem. I told 346 I was thinking of getting rid of it, and she almost cried. I don't know what's going on. I think Tits is a little broken. Let me start Tits back up. My tits are not broken. How dare you? Oh, my bad. No, my tits. First off, let me also... Okay, that was apparently also Debbie's hotkey. What's that one? Oh, that's Frog's hotkey. What on earth? Oh, yeah, yours just throws everything at me really fast. And then I dodge it because I'm a boss. Here. Mad skills, by the way. Mad skills. This zone's music always reminds me of Traverse Town. You know what? You're kind of right. Okay, let's finish up with a story for now. Let's just do a couple of trials just to have fun and kill things. Actually, you know what? I'll do a leveling roulette. I would love to get back into this game, but I'm not paying for the sub. If I have enough interest from people, I might just pay for subs because it's only like $11 to $12 a month for the very basic one. And I love playing with people on Final Fantasy XIV. Oh gosh darn it. Brave Lox's Longstop? I don't want to do this as a leveling dungeon. Holy what? Only? Only? Manny's never been in V's stream, has she? That's mostly a joke because of how much money I throw around. So the idea of like $11 a month is kind of funny. I mean, I have like no cooldowns. I'm trying to get my Warframe friends into 14. I'm offering to pay subs. See, Asmalpian gets it. I used to play it, but then higher level friends started to abandon me to do higher level stuff, so I just quit. I just enjoy playing the game. Hence why everything is level 100. Everything is level 100. I'd never abandon you, baby girl. I'd never abandon you. Because if you love the Warframe story, you'll love Final Fantasy XIV, vice versa. I disagree with that. I think the Warframe story is fine, but leaves a lot to be desired, both in terms of content and structure. Like, it's got some good moments, but like, it's nah. I'm more leaning toward the 14 side for sure. Oh my gosh, yes. I mean, Do you have a Daggett playmat and an entire Daggett card deck and a Daggett figurine that you're painting? No. I'm gonna get some sleep, broski. Yo, thanks for stopping in, Manny. Again, thank you, Dodd, for the raid. I'll probably say it again when you either leave or I'm heading off, but thank you for stopping by, Manny. Thanks for hanging around for a bit and chatting. And I hope you have a good night and I hope you get some good rest, seeing as how I'm not good at that. And we'll hit you up. What kind of what's your birthstone? We'll figure out the ring stuff later. Don't worry. So I thought about it, and linking pinkies might be a little too intimate with you. What about touching tips of pinkies? Aw, Uncle wants to touch tips with me. I'm so excited. No, don't go up there. Don't go up there. I'm gonna fight you, Jelly. Fight me in Mario Kart, nerd. Ain't no way. Actually, that does sound better for me, Uncle. You know how I feel about physical contact. Tips of pinkies. I call mine a pinky sometimes. It's about the same size. Yikes. Any day you 40-year-old dried out misshapen rice ball. Oh, that okay. I'm not doing that. I'm not joking with Manny anymore. Dodge is getting serious. I don't think I can dodge these hands, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, that's unfortunate. He's Jelly. Self burns are the best burns, so I've been told. So, the one lady I was with for like a while, she was a very small Asian lady. And my stepdad loved her pinkies. Because she had small, tiny little pinkies that I swear probably could have been used as hypodermic needles. And my stepdad was just so intrigued by them. He's like, look at how small they are. They're tiny. And he'd just like be like, show people would be over and he'd be like, show your pinky, show how small they are. Greetings. Welcome on in, Sausage Gato. How are you doing tonight, buddy? How is the gato on this fine Tuesday evening? Doing pretty all right. How about you? I'm doing pretty well. I didn't really sleep much the last couple days, but I came home from work today and slept for like 3.5 hours. So I'm actually feeling much better rested than I have in a couple days. And that makes me feel really good. Feeling not too hungry either. I just ate some chips. But I am getting kind of hungry. 3.5-hour naps high key go hard. They totally do, man. I feel so good. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight either, but to be fair, I don't think I have a chance since 346 exists anyway. That's true, you don't. Actually, Dodge. Actually, you know what? 346 gave up her vocal virginity the other day. Not to me, to Angel Vein. Currently making breakfast, so I gotta look. What you making, bro? What? Yeah, look at how smug Angel is over there. Look at that face. You, how could you? I was devastated. My heart was broken. To be fair, it's Jelly's fault. And to be fair, most things are probably my fault. Saying that something's my fault isn't exactly like groundbreaking. He said, Sanchi, will you talk if Angel was the only one in chat? And she did too. Don't tell her, but I think I heard the slightest bit of noise once I hopped back in. So as to go against Jelly as well as to talk to you. I'm jealous, but it is fair. Yeah, spite against Jelly is a very powerful thing. All I can say is she has a very cute voice. Gosh darn it. All I can say is she has a very cute voice. Look at me, I'm Angel, and I've heard this before. I'm so cool. Jelly gonna start hating me. I could never hate you, Angel. Even if you started writing Ayn Rand worshipping fantasy series, I would never hate you. And that's saying something. Because you know my opinions on that. Luckily, you don't have to worry. Fantastic. It does have an accent, but her English is very good. I love her accent. I just love the German and English misunderstandings. Those are my favorite parts. Also, I'm going to send her a screenshot of that. She will love this conversation. Laughing about the toast misunderstanding. I still make fun of her for it. Too far different for something so common. The fake bread thing, that threw me for a loop. And we were both like very dead set on it. Like, you and I were like, it is not fake bread. Although, who was it? Manny actually agreed with her? Oh wait, Manny's in bed. I can't make fun of Manny. Byakko. I thought she was saying it turns into fake bread once you cook. That's what I thought too. Also, Dodge, I felt really bad the other day. Normally, me and my buddy are more competitive in Mario Kart, but I easily trounced him in every single match. And I'm like, I'm sorry, bro. I mean, skill diff, but I'm sorry. AI starts the race, but online makes the racer. Okay, so here's how I'm going to play against lightning bolts for the next 5 minutes. This fight's fun. This fight's very Dragon Ball Z coded. You could say Mario Kart makes you a racist. I actually wouldn't say that, you know, surprisingly. I wouldn't say that. You might have gone too far. I regret typing that. I think you're good. But yeah, I'm not gonna make that claim. Bro, the tank's spinning it towards me. The roar of thunder. Misete yaro. Yeah, I play in Japanese. I'm a weeb. What about it, guys? Don't fight me. Don't at me. My new emotes that Unkmate just got approved. Yo, 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 yo. Are they? Wait, am I only subbed on Catfish? Oops. Oh my gosh. I'm in the middle of free fall through the sky. I want to see these. Oh, I love the gun one. Stupid Biako, stop it already. I hate that you get such a good upskirt of my character. Simple chicken katsu for breakfast? Sausage gato. How do you feel about having a rice ball as a wife that you cook for in the mornings? But also, welcome on back. Rice ball what? Rice ball wife. Life of a Chud artist? Nah, Chad. Yo, that's some Riz right there. Explodes. I just want someone to make me food. Ow, that hurt. I can cook for you, don't worry. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. How do I VIP? What's the command of VIP? Oh, it's just VIP. I'm a decent cook, but man, I don't like to do it a whole lot. Like, I don't really believe in, like, you know, the whole like gender norms and stuff and marriage, but I would love to have a wife who cooks for me. I would do, like, you know, the chores and stuff, but if she cooks for me, oh, I would be putty in her hands. Watching this low-key makes me want to get back into Final Fantasy games. They're so good. I love the Final Fantasy games. Oh, that is big move. You won't appreciate it unless 346 is there. I can appreciate things without 346 being around, I think. Probably, maybe. I'm not entirely positive, actually. Okay, let's take a look at these emotes. What? The small cry. Oh, these are awesome. Bro, I'm so jealous. You got some good emotes. Unk, why are you so good at this? He is unsure. Hey, hush. Hush. Is Zippy up the talkie? I will love them forever. Really? You like a little cyanide sprinkled on your chips, Puddin' Pop? What on earth? Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Well, do that. I got a glass of water. Thank you for the hydrate. Why are we poisoning me with cyanide? I was just complimenting Uncle Prey's artistic prowess, and I'm getting threatened with cyanide chips. Finally, a streamer that actually drinks water. I love water. I do drink Gatorade a lot, but I do love me some water. And I actually need to wash out my water bottle. That's why I have a cup of water, but normally I have a big, like, 32-ounce water bottle and a Walla that I absolutely love. I'm trying to drink less of my calories nowadays. I also don't, I've mentioned before, caffeine and I don't get along super well because my panic disorder, so I don't drink a whole lot of soda. I do drink some, but not a whole lot. Oh my gosh, it's the diamond weapon. All right, I will go pass out. Have fun, Jelly, and can't wait to show you Bacon and V the wizarding world of desecration. I'm excited, I've never played it, so please teach me, senpai. Do I do the Wingardium Leviosa, or is it Leviosa? I got this 175-ounce water bottle. It doubles as a dumbbell. Oh my goodness. That is intense water. I will show you the way of the arcane. Yeah, enjoy your rest, Dodge. Thank you for the raid again. Hope you have a great night, and I will stop trying to take Manny. Otherwise, I feel like I might get more than just cyanide on my chips. This is such a good fight. I really like the diamond weapon. I have to fight Moon in 346. I don't need you as well. I feel like if Uncle hangs out more with Manny, you might also have Uncle joining in on that. Uncle will collect the wives. Like, I'm not sure if you knew that. Uncle collects wives. I collect pinpoints, but they just don't hit right. That's because you're supposed to be hitting them cheeks, not them hitting your cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Unspoken humble Riz. There is. I don't think it is unspoken or humble. It is Riz somehow, though. How? I'm not entirely positive, but you're 1 for 3. The true face of the diamond weapon. Stay sharp, it's more agile than before. Hold on, Jelly. Leave some for the rest of us. I can't help it. All right, I actually go to bed now. Good night, have fun, peace. After we discuss the femboys, that's when God goes to bed. Have fun with any pre-bed workouts. Good night, data man. I think this will probably be about my last one. Kitty Eggnogs. I haven't seen Eggnog around. I need raid suggestions. I'll be heading out for now. Gotta get ready for the gym. See you later. Bruh. Bruh, have fun at the gym. With your 75-ounce water bottle. I'm either so dead right here or super not dead. Yeah, good luck at the gym, bro. Make sure you hit an awesome squat rep from me, man. How'd you even die? What'd you die to? Neko Bay. They left me alone here. It's you and me now, baby. What you up to? How's life been, Uncle? You going back to college next semester, or are you taking more of a break than just one? Back to school. Ooh. I'm sorry to hear it, but I'm glad to hear it for you. They took the money I saved for Caleb. No! Gosh darn schools and their stupid money requirements, tuition. Don't they know we have husbandos to collect? Long-haired, batty husbandos. Rulers of the underworld. I need him in his wig. What am I supposed to do now? OnlyFans. I thumbed down. That sobered me up. Thank you for the terrible advice. I started a Fansly, by the way. I post the lewd pictures in there. I saw. Yes. I mean, I heard. I didn't see it myself, you know. I mean, yay. Hey, I've made $2.50 from Fansly so far. You know how honored I am to be making money off my not safe for work account that is mostly me just covering rice balls and food. Okay, who do we raid today? Who do we raid today? Yo, is that Akanella playing Final Fantasy 14? Okay, guys, I'm going to raid Akanella because it's been a while since I've seen her. And she's playing Final Fantasy 14, and I'm going to support that. Holy gravy, that's almost a third of a gallon of gas. Why do you got to say it like that, Uncle Prey? Jelly sits there and makes good money, and Jelly looks at the gas pump and cries. How do other people feel? Like, you guys just, like, I don't even know how to deal with it. I look at gas over $4 a gallon, and I'm like, I guess I'm going to ride a bike to work. But thank you guys for hanging around. It was a good night. I really had fun. Like talking books with y'all and Uncle Prey coming in bullying me. I can't tell if you're sad because I'm leaving or if that's your expression when you see the gas prices. But let's see. Dodge and Bacon, thank you again for the raids, even though you guys are gone. Uncle Angel, thank you guys for hanging around. Sausage Gato, enjoy the gym. I think you're already gone, but enjoy the gym. The gas and Jelly being gone too. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for the stream. I'll probably see you over in Debs for at least a little bit. Have a good night, I guess. Thank you for the head pats. It was good. I'm really glad you're hanging around again, Uncle Prey. I legitimately missed you. And I know you probably don't believe me, but you're cool. Why did my raid not? Ow. Oh, and goodbye, actively dying. Why did my raid not finish?